Beautiful people, it's me, Pamela, on my YouTube. Cho, no, what's the tea? Siyahlazia.
Guys, let's unpack on the Mommy Club, Season 1, Episode 10. They titled this one The Pink Panther Unleashed, because I think what's going on is that Nunurai is going to be, I'm saying in Nigga Scoop, launching her business called Nulu. I think that's the reason why they called it that. So Mrs Mophs, it starts with her when she went to see Ratile at a house. She was like, oh my gosh, your house is so huge and beautiful. Yeah. I laughed when she said that. I was just like, no, this house is actually very huge and beautiful. But I mean, it depends with the person really. As Bonang is more fun. Tseho was like, no, this house looks like a museum. Because she was like, Ratile's furniture looks like an old person stays there. And I remember I added and said, no, at times it's better maybe to buy a furniture in your 30s, let's say 35, 30s. But when you are 50, that furniture still makes sense. You understand? Or when you are 45, some of that furniture, if it's still there, must make sense. It can't look too old and too childish. Like, you understand? It must just be in the middle. That's just my thing around furniture. So I was just like, you know what? Kabanga uthi museum, also Fabake and stuff. It actually looks like sunset. I was just like, oh my gosh, wow. I was just telling Mrs Mophs, guys, with the happy, I tried. They were just talking about this happy thing because Mrs Mophs is like, okay, how are you with Seho now? Did you guys sort things out? How are you with Happy Smelane? Did you guys sort things out? She's like, I tried with Happy Formela. She even drove off. I just don't even know what was that cry coming from. I'm just like, done. I've done my best. And I'm very sure. She's done her best. I mean, you can't apologize twice, guys. And the second time around, I was like, this is genuine. So my thing is that now what must happen? I must now beg you and stuff. And how I put it the last time was that Ratile was at least, guys. I don't know what you think. You must just nani ni lokuzan. Just comment and just tell me on the comment section. And then guys, I'm gonna comment. They must be nice. I've never really had that issue where it's like so bad, but abantu badelela kuma comments. So please guys, comment and just say you must always keep it nice. I mean, so Ratile was a guys. So what must happen now? My thing is that she must just grow up with her. She's such a baby. I mean, really. To try to reach out. So enough much. And is given a space. So she was like, I'm giving her space until I decide to kanjani. In the end, she was like, you know what, I can't keep on messing relationships. Life goes on. I was just like, hey, she's on her own and she can stand on her own. I need some cheering up and stuff. Mrs Mophs was like, so how are you in Tseho? She was like, I no Tseho was judgmental. Obviously, I mean, you guys saw she cried there. So I can't be a people's pleaser. I mean, and busy inside my relationships, hide relationships. No one asked about them. Is asking about her relationships, so I'm done. And then I also talk about nannies. What do you think our nannies were saying about us when they went to Mamelodi when Mrs Mophs' nanny took them out, the other nannies? What's I'm sure bakhuluma ngathi ama-employer njani. What do they say about me? What do you think about mhlambe bathi ngoThixo mhlambe bathi ushopha lake? What do they say about me mhlambe bathi ngiyi-queen? Oh my gosh, how do you think they say about Happy? Wavele wathi Ratile, I'm scared ukuthi ngabe bathini ngo-Happy. Mrs Mophs was like mhlambe bathi Happy slave driver. I was like, really, bro? Hey, So the next one is Titi going to her mom. Emenzele itiye inkomishi ka sisters ibibhala ukuthi Happy the queen, those things is like, hey, Her Majesty. Yeah, I think that's what was written with like a Hetty and a king and queen inside. It's just like a nice cup, a white cup. So and the ember show ukuthi uyayithena uyamazi uHappy ngithi. She's always showing off. And make sure ukuthi uyayithena so that we can see what is written in the cup. So she made her mom some tea. He came basically to Happy's bedroom to apologize. that she's in the wrong. She can see she was the one who was wrong. And then the mom was like, oh, Titi, you look so beautiful. Yeah, so he was just saying, I mean, just be a child. You can't be an adult and disrespect me like that, because vele wamdisrespecta phela phambi kwe-therapist emtshela the way umduduza ayitshola ngakhona. Guys, you saw, you heard. So my thing was that she was just, can I be a parent? Please. Yeah, because guys, just as much as sometimes uthola ubantu going around and say, oh, my daughter is my friend, but we have to put boundaries. Your daughter can be your friend, but she's not really your friend. How do you have a friend of 30 years? So sometimes the finding really, you don't really have a lot of people you confide in your child, like a lot of things, but you have to put boundaries. It's as simple as that. Child was like, I mean, I'm still gonna try your man again now before I'm wealthy. So he was like, I pay when I use that basically. Yeah. So they laughed and hugged and then shame, which was nice. And then the child asked, when is she going to UK? You need to see the dad. And then Hippie was like, no, I'm still busy with the visas and all of that until that is done. And then you can go. Do you want to study there or what do you want to do? I think for now, she just wants to visit and get to know her dad and stuff. Maybe later she'll go. That's how she puts it. Maybe she must just go visit for now. So Happy was like, in the end, therapist iyasebenza. But yes, we need the therapist. But now as a parent, you must be firm. Like, what kind of a parent busy thinking ngemali? You can't do that. To buy the love. Guys. That's like the craziest thing. Ingane zethu fanele zenzele before we want to do stuff for them from the heart. We can't be buying children, guys. That's crazy things. Shame. Happy was it was actually, for me, it was a bit emotional. I was just like, she was just saying, like how I've always said, you don't just wake up when you are a millionaire. People go through some stuff. If I can tell you the stuff that I've been through, you'll be like, but you're still talking like on YouTube. You still even have a mouth. You can't be telling us those things. So, Happy has been through some stuff. You start somewhere. Happy guys. I think mostly in terms was network marketing to thrive. I mean, to have these businesses that she has, because how she's like, she used to stay in a room, some back room somewhere. If even she used to drive a Toyota. So even her child was like, from there to driving a Porsche and to having this nice house. You start somewhere, people work hard out there. You don't need to join nothing. Stand on the side of the road saying some people. 20 rand every month is on. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I mean, that's the simplest explanation I can give, really.